don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true. A good day, everyone. Welcome to In Plain Sight. Travel much? Y'all get around a lot? Like, fly. Go from Mexico, Cancun, Hawaii. Well, here's some pieces of advice, and this show is going to show you why. If you ever travel, one, possibly be honest about who you are, but secondarily, don't draw attention to yourself if the thing that you're telling people isn't true. Okay? All right. Hey, friendly advice. Don't lie. The person, however, in this particular video decided that, those kind of things, inconsequential. Do what you want. I think you're going to end up finding out more than the hard way. Don't be like that. Ready? Let's go.
I have this ID in my hand like this, and I turn, I look because my supervisor said something, and he reached out, snatches his ID. I'm like, whoa, hey, hold on, man. He's like, what? It's my ID, isn't it? And turns and walks all the way out.
Deputy Kelly, I was just coming to talk to you about that incident with your ID.
Okay. I had gave it to my brother who's right here.
On March 15th, 2024, deputies at the Milwaukee General Mitchell International Airport were dispatched to Concourse D for a man who had given a false identity to TSA agents before abruptly leaving the checkpoint lane and exiting the airport. It would be up to the deputies to track him down.
See what I mean? I ain't got to fly nowhere that badly. Me personally, there ain't nowhere I have to be that badly that I got to not identify as who I am. Besides, I kind of like me now.
Camera. And the ID is totally bogus. Every square inch of this thing is pixelated under the camera. So I'm like, this is fake. So I call my boss up. He happens to be off the checkpoint at the time. So the guy starts getting a little antsy. And he's like, hey, I got to go to the bathroom real bad. Where's the bathroom? I'm like, well, there's one on this side. We'll get you in, whatever. He goes, no, man, I got to go right now. I'm like, well, it's over there. I can't, hold him. So he walks over there. While he's in the bathroom, my boss comes up. He goes over to the bathroom, finds the guy and brings him back. He then calls, the CC and everything like that. And the guy's like, yeah, my flight's leaving, man. It's 5:40. I'm just going to rebook. And I'm like, oh, they can do that for you down at the gate, man. We're just going to get this thing, squared away, whatever. I have this ID in my hand like this, and I turn and I look because my supervisor said something, and he reached out, snatches his ID. I'm like, whoa, hey, hold on, man. He's like, what? It's my ID, isn't it? And turns and walks all the way out in the parking lot.
Okay.
And
if I didn't want to get caught, I would have done I wouldn't have done the same thing, because that'd be compounding. But if I wasn't in the right mind, and I might do what he did.
So my supervisor kind of followed in that way. I called over the radio saying, well, he said he was going to rebook. So I think he went downstairs, my boss did, to ticketing to check with them. The guy certainly did not. He walked straight out into the parking.
Do you know what he looks like?
He was a fairly tall black male, about your height. Kind of like mini dreads, where they're about that tall.
Yeah. Thinner build or bigger build?
He's bigger. He's bigger. Like a light colored jeans he's wearing real low with gray boxers.
Okay.
And he's got a green camouflage backpack with orange piping. So
so TSA do watch. Sometimes I wonder, man, the state I live in, I'm sorry to say this, but they don't seem very interested in their job. I think you might have met a few of them where they look like they just want to be home. If they could be home and collect a paycheck, they would. Let's put it like that. But he seems pretty attentive to detail, which is really, really, really good. You know what else crossed my mind? Can you believe that people wanted to have body cams on the cops, and now it's become like daytime TV? I'm just saying, you thought to yourself, now we're gonna find out all kinds of. Now we're finding out that people really are a problem. Interesting. Anyway,
Black male, about 6 feet.
Was he wearing a coat or a t-shirt or?
that I don't remember.
Did he have any jewelry or stuff like that?
Not that I saw.
Right. Any teeth grill or something like that? Or?
Thought he had some facial hair, but nothing teeth-wise that I recognized.
Okay.
Dreads.
If you want, I'm gonna go search for it.
Using every possible tool at his disposal, one deputy asks nearby citizens if they had seen anyone matching the description of the suspicious person.
Hi, folks. Quick question for y'all. Did you happen to see a
African American male, about my height, maybe about my build, maybe a little bit thinner. He had a green jet or a green backpack with some orange like tubing. Did he happen to walk this way?
I just got here a few minutes ago.
Okay.
And did not see anyone like that here or elsewhere.
Okay.
I was downstairs in the ticketing area before I came up here. I did not see anyone like that there either.
And you guys been staying for about 5-10 minutes?
Oh, not even 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all.
Soon, the suspect was located in the rental car facility, not far from the terminal in which he fled.
I thought he wanted to rebook. I thought the whole reason he took the ID was to go back down to get himself rebooked for a different flight. I could have sworn that's what was said. Anyway.
Deputy Kelly, I was just coming to talk to you about that incident with your ID. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with that.
Okay. I had gave it to my brother. He's right here.
Here, you can say something.
Okay.
Yeah. Your brother's here. You can sit down.
Can I ask a question? I know I'm being a little nitpicky, but I really need to know, man. I've been having this question in my mind for a long time, and I've not gotten an answer. I'm familiar with science. I am. I'm familiar with gravity. I'm familiar with all that stuff. Yet and still, the one thing that keeps defying all scientific issues is how in the hell pants worn like that stay up. I want to know how. I've been thinking about this, and I there's no suspenders. Okay, I could see probably wearing suspenders, but how? How do y'all do it? Like, I think y'all might be onto something scientific that you may not be aware of. But if y'all can copy this, we might be able to break some serious scientific ground, bro. Like, I'm curious. That's not even like, maybe it has to be tight enough to be like, it's a marvel to me.
I'm 410 Airtel. Do you have you gave your brother your ID?
Yeah.
All right. Where's your brother at?
He
All right, you don't have to go through any of this.
Okay,
What is your last name? You can sit down.
Okay.
All right, I've said multiple times. Just stay seated.
Yes, hello.
All right, what's your last name, man?
My last name is Payne.
What?
Payne.
P-A-Y-N-E?
Yeah.
All right, first name?
Nicholas.
N-I-C-H-O-L-A-S or just S?
Yeah. S.
O-L-S.
Yeah.
All right. Middle initial?
D.
In an attempt to evade capture, he gave deputies a fake name claiming to have a license out of Tennessee. Unfortunately, he misspelled the name, Nicholas, and this would be a clear indicator to officers that something wasn't right.
Your ID.
My clear indicator is the constant trying to get up to grab the bag, to move, to get up to grab the bag, to get up to move, to grab the bag. Every time I see that, I thought to myself, he ain't too comfortable being right there. Now, what are the reasons somebody could give a fake ID, fake name? Maybe trying to evade something to do it the law, maybe a warrant, perhaps trying to flee the state. I don't know.
Is going to come out of Wisconsin?
No, it's coming out of Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Yep.
So you don't have your ID on you anymore?
No.
No ID?
No. Yes, hello.
Who was his brother?
I just have to run his name. 410, 414 with that individual's name. Last name is going to be Nichols, Nora, Ida, Charlie, Henry, Ocean, Lincoln, Sam. First name, Payne. Is this your last
My
name?
first name, Nicholas. My middle name.
I'm sorry, last name, Payne. Paul, Adam, Young, Nora, Edward. First name, Nichols. Nora, Ida, Charlie, Henry, Ocean, Lincoln, Sam.
With enough probable cause, Nichols was taken into custody and transported to the sheriff's substation within the airport where deputies could continue their investigation.
Nicholas. I could see it spelled like that. That's an interesting spelling. Nicholas. Nicholas. I'm not going to name any of my kids that, but I mean, if it were spelled like that, it's a pretty interesting spelling.
His real identity would soon be revealed.
So we're gonna bring you back there, just get all your information, make sure it's correct. We'll carry this stuff for you.
No, that ain't one right there. This is one here.
Alright, you face that way.
So wait, he said, now I'm lost. Didn't he pick up the one on the floor to begin with? Now he's saying the one on the, okay, maybe I'm blind, but I'm pretty sure initially he picked up the backpack, not the duffel bag. Now the duffel bag's the one he's picking up.
What is I'm getting the time?
Just to see, make sure your ID and everything lines up. So face that way for me.
You see what I mean? Look, there's no belt. How? Please, look, y'all might think I'm being, but a side mission, man, side mission. I need to, brother, I need to know. How the hell is that pants staying up, man? Y'all got it. No. We ain't letting this one go. I'm not letting it go. I don't care if y'all mad at me for sidetracking the mission. I got to get an answer. That's not scientifically possible. I'm sorry. It's just not, man. How y'all pull it? You could be making billions with NASA trying to, how? That is wild.
I'm about to see my mama. Can I see my girl?
We'll let you use your phone.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. Do this first.
Brother, how?
This time.
Y'all gotta help me with this, please. I hope somebody in the comment section can help me.
All right.
Maybe it's the tightness of the pants. I don't know, man.
What do you guys gonna grab this?
Yeah, I got it.
What do you guys have? Squad?
On your bag? No, that ain't my bag right there. That's my bag right there. That one's it? That one's yours? This black one right here. I was seeing. That's not your bag?
This is your brother?
No, that's my cousin.
This brother got his whole family at the airport. He traveling with the whole crew. First, it was your brother here. Now you all of a sudden this is your cousin, and it's not your backpack though. You grabbed that backpack initially to get up, and now the duffel is your backpack. So this one belonged to.
You gave him your ID?
No, I gave my brother my ID. No.
I don't know who's belonging to who no more.
We're just because you snagged an ID at a federal checkpoint. Yeah. So we're just gonna confirm who you are. So what happened? What was the issue with the ID?
I'm trying to. I told him I was late for my flight, so I gotta wipe this here. I can't even. I'm getting tired. I can't even be on my phone.
You will eventually. We'll go this way. The elevator's open.
The pants are still up.
Oh man!
How?
Go before 10.
That's not my bag right there.
Why were you carrying it then? You were at TSA.
He said out of Tennessee.
That's my brother bag. I told you that. He said it right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you had it when you were at TSA.
No, I ain't having that bag.
You never had that bag? Does that?
Are people aware of the thing called cameras? Are they? Maybe not. Maybe cameras aren't a thing for many people.
That looks a lot to me like you had in that bag.
Then I told you I hold it for my brother.
No, you. And there goes the camera issue. So the camera shows you having it. No, I told you I had it from my brother. Did you have the bag? No, I didn't have the bag. But you had the bag. Yes, I had the bag. But did you have the bag? No, I didn't have the bag. I had the bag. All right.
So why do you give your ID to your brother?
You said what I
Like,
give?
why do you give the ID to your brother?
You said why I give? Because he asked for it.
He asked you for your ID?
Yep.
For what?
Yep.
Like, for what reason?
He said he about to go to TSA and see why they wouldn't let me check in. He can hold my bag real quick.
Gotcha.
Huh?
So we're gonna have you sit right here, man. Alright.
Can I take out the cuffs?
Do you want me to pull those up?
No.
I can't. I'm not gonna run no.
Thank you so much for doing that.
I'm right here. Here, I'm gonna put your phone up here for you.
Hold them things up, please. Thank you. But you see how easily they went up, right? I'm sorry. I'm the cat with a ball of string. They went up pretty easily, which means they should have been on the floor forever ago. I'm telling you, there's some kind of black magic, voodoo, witchcraft. Something ain't right. It's not scientifically possible, people. I'm telling you now.
So what was that guy was who to you? The one that we saw in there?
You say who?
The guy that we saw
Cousin?
in there when we were walking out. What is he to you?
That's my cousin. I told you that.
So you went, is that ID that he presented his?
He said he gave it to his brother, and his brother left with it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna search you real quick, man.
Why would they give your ID to your brother when you're at the airport trying to get out and you need your ID to leave? Even if you're in the car rental section, you need your ID to get the car. So why would you give your ID to your brother and then your brother would just leave you there at the airport? None of it makes sense.
I don't. What is my probable cause of getting searched?
You're in custody, sir, and to be honest, you're going to go to jail for misappropriation of ID and interfering with screening procedures. You can't present false IDs.
So I'm gonna have you stand up, face this way. Oh, like I said, dude, it's easier if you just tell us your name. Then, you know what I mean? You can avoid here. Face that way more.
My name is Martel Williams.
Alright, that's your real name?
Yeah.
Alright. So what was the ID name?
You say what?
You don't
ID?
like it? Am I gonna find the ID? What it's on you?
Yeah.
Where is it?
In my pocket.
Why, people? Why? Like, why? Why are humans like this? It's almost like we don't even learn how to lie right. Like we lie like 2-year-olds. We lie like 2-year-olds. Like, when the 2-year-old go in the kitchen, you got brownies in the kitchen and they just got out. And the 2-year-old say, you know what, I'm going to go take some brownies. And they go in and they just, brownies on their hand, brownie on their face, brownie on their shirt. Or as most 2-year-olds, no shirt, brownie on their chest. And they walk out the kitchen, and you ask them, did you eat the brownies? No. Have you seen your face? Yes. Did you eat the brownies? No.
In your pocket right here.
Just leave it for now.
Can one of you guys take down his actual name and bring it to us?
Callie?
Yeah.
Stand by. Just search him and
Upon searching DeMarte's camouflage backpack, police located more than 150 fraudulent checks,
Damn.
totaling more than $240,000, and a debit card that did not belong to him.
Damn, brother. And you go to a federal? You got the ability to carry around that many things that are fraudulent, right? You got the skill. And the one place you don't take precaution is the one place that if you mess up, it's a pretty bad. Really? Maybe the pants ain't the only medical miracle around here.
It was later discovered that he was wanted out of Texas for counterfeit checks and possession of a stolen gun, and wanted in Louisiana for aggravated flight, reckless operation, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. DeMarte was charged with forgery, receiving stolen property, fraud against a financial institution, money laundering, theft, and 19 counts of misappropriating ID to obtain money. Ultimately, he pled guilty to 5 counts of misappropriating ID to obtain money, fraud against a financial institution, theft, and money laundering. The remaining charges were dismissed but read in. He was sentenced to 3 years in state prison, 3 years of extended supervision, and 5 years of probation.
Damn, DeMarte. DeMarte. How you gonna do that, DeMarte? $240K, and you gonna just try and fly with a fake ID? You could just drove. Driving would have been easier, DeMarte. Why the hell are you gonna try and go through a federal checkpoint with that much in your bag, bro? That don't make no damn sense, man. I'm not a criminal, but I ain't stupid. If I were to take up a life of crime, I think I'd do pretty good because I'm not dumb. I'm not super smart, but I ain't dumb. If I got a bag full of stolen fake checks and a debit card that don't belong to me, you trying to tell me that my wisest thing would be to go to a checkpoint that requires me to give who I am on a federal... Negro, come on, bro. Come on, man. No. We ain't doing that, partner. Come on, man. Come on. I'm glad he got caught. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad he got caught because if you commit a crime, you need to go to jail. Get it. But, bro, and then the kind of names you're giving people, not even logical names. Like, come on, man. Anyway. Wow. DeMarte. Ex parte. Y'all let me know what you think. You think 3 years and 5 years is enough time, probation and all that stuff? I think it's appropriate. I mean, it wasn't no huge operation. It was just him doing stuff. So I could see them doing the 3 years and 2 years and 3 years thing. I get it. 5-year probation. But I think he's going to end up doing it again because it's eventually he's going to build that time up to something bigger. That's just my thought process based on how he's, unremorseful in that interrogation. It doesn't, and he'd been convicted before. He did it a second time. He's going to do it a third time. It's a light enough sentence that he doesn't think anything big about it. He'll wait till the probation, or he'll do it while on probation, and he might get caught. Just a thought. I hope he changed, but I'm not slow. Y'all let me know your thoughts on this one, and we're going to catch you on the next one. One wrong move turn the present into the past. I don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true. If you foul, that show up too. No miss, no spin, no cover up hype. Everything judge and